I am Robin. Yes, for a long story short, I've never really done a vlog series, but since I'm here... Son, what are you doing? Priority one! Okay, what is actually going on? Priority one! Hey everybody, this is Rich. Supposed to be Retro's long overdue Retro review, but as the real Nerf Red Hood, move your ass! Davey, just get over it, come on! Okay, what is going on? Oh dear God and everything. Oh no. Grandfather was right about everything. Yeah, long story short, Retro finally got around to doing a double review, and, well, this is kind of what happened in the viewing process. Ah! I'm holding him as long as I can. Yeah, look, we're trying to figure this out as long as we could. Yeah, nice, but where's Bruce? Where's Bruce? Alright, we're right here. Report. John, right now. Well, your stupid roommate is more or less turning into the juice that we don't want to talk about. And, oh, God! Full possession. Robin, get the gear! On it! Right, so we're subbing in for Retro, because, in case you could tell, he talked about that guy 3 times, and this is what happens. This is his Retro review for the first movie and the 2-time sequel. Okay, we got it! It's freaking... Yeah, well, you can't say my name 3 times, but, I think that kind of explains it all. Hello, Mr. Juice here, Real Nerf Edition. Like you'll ever happen, dude, it's never happening. Well, it's gonna have to now. Right, so, let's get you, your quick thoughts. Oh, come on, it's the original me, and you have to say something nice for once. I will make no mistake, at the end of the day, I will, with no exaggeration, fucking kill me? No. Put you back where you belong. Alright, whatever. Damien. Neutralize, father. Excellent work, son. Right. Alright, Joe, can we sub in for the review? Yeah, pretty much. And you can explain lore-wise this has been priority 1 for, over 35 years now? I really can't hold it forever. Neither can I. You're gonna have to hurry this up. We're gonna have to talk about the new one. You watched both at the same time. I wanted to take this over with for Halloween, but guess somebody wanted to jump the line. Right, getting to the point. Beetlejuice 1 from 1988 was directed by Burton. But, as everyone in the family could agree with, yeah, still working on the knockdown, noticed. We've all had one opinion to say about this movie after all these years. Everyone in unison? Right. It's not bad. Yeah, I might be fighting through potential bio-exorcism, whatever the hell he's saying. I'm gonna get you, dude. Like hell you will. But I'm gonna be honest, I do have some history with this franchise. Not much, keep in mind. Yes, this was basically everyone's goth heaven, as far as, like, late 80s, early 90s. Kids that wanted to be goth, like, I don't know, a few years early. And, what's there to say about, Keaton's, performance of the Juice Man here? We're gonna go by, I guess... the musical rules? Oh, come on, they dissed it 3 times in the musical. Oh, yeah, they did. And did they ditch it in the cartoon? God, I don't even know either. Right, so, Keaton, your thoughts. It's a good early role for him. It's not his first billing, and more importantly, we're not going to talk about Mr. Mom in here. Yes, I think you made it very clear with Hals and Jaffe over the years. Yes, I have. So, with that being said, what we get after all these years is a decent movie. It's his second ever after, I believe, Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Yeah, it's hard enough to get this on the channel. Be lucky that I get that in the next couple of years. Yeah, kind of figured that out one too. And since this is a roundtable discussion of the first movie before Retro has to do his quick thoughts on the sequel, yeah, the stunts are amazing. Like, the wire work they had to do for Keaton for He Who Must Not Be Named. Long story short, is actually pretty good. The thoughts of the afterlife and all that stuff, and all, like, the old horror trappings you guys wanted back in the day, is still ironically holding up. As for Alec Baldwin nowadays, and one half of the Maitlands on G.D. Davis's end, they're good actors nowadays, they're good people nowadays, until you get to Alex history the last couple of years. Yeah, we're not talking about the Russet, speaking of, yeah, my shooting ass of all people. And, yeah, what's there to say about Winona Ryder in the first movie before we get to the sequel? It's not bad. It's definitely her first child acting role. I think probably most high profile after, I want to say, Heathers that same year. Yeah, seriously, double bill. That is amazing, even for the 80s back in the day. And what little I Wikipedia search, since I didn't want to broker a deal with this thing of a anthropomorphic demon. Oh, great, you know the technical terminology. I can't hold off this exorcism forever. Yeah, I got it, John, on it. Our overall thoughts is pretty simple. If this is your go-to Halloween movie, it absolutely should be. And this is me, of all people, when Burton eventually does my movie in the following year, as far as 89 goes. So, John, is he ready for the sequel? As much as he can. You're gonna need to stand back there, Bruce, and everyone else. I trust you with our identities for our life. I want you to know that. Yes. And final rights and shit like that. Anyway, Retro, you're good? As good as I'm gonna be. And I lost my sword. Yeah, it's part of the bargain. Yeah, like hell it is. Mr. Juice, we're gonna be calling him back for the sake of the terminology and lore for the sequel. I saw that last night, thanks to a certain deal that I thought, oh, I could probably see this behind the scenes and, you know, not having to go in theaters. But guess what happened? Yeah, I kind of possessed him. Yeah, that's what we're going on here. Any last thoughts on the whole stuff? Not much. You're gonna have to set up the rest of the Fat Family. Yeah, I can do that. No, oh, he is so pussy, dude. What the hell? Oh, come on, that's my good hair. Not the extreme mistakes. Oh, dude, what the Right, since he's still in setup. Oh, God. No. You are not. These loafers are more important than your life. Is it, though? Right. Sequel time. So, what do you get after 35 years and a good third of the cast, and one of them couldn't come back, and Jeffrey, last his name, that I won't say, due to the grounds of the guy's actually, better ass, long story short. He did some, gnarly stuff with kids that, for the sake of time, I can't even say for, I guess for demonetization reasons. Yeah, this, sequel's actually good. What? Okay, look, hear me out, and more importantly, hear him out as well. Yeah, we're in, dual possession at this point. I thought I'd skipped that in the process. Oh, God, everything is a mess. What is going on? It's kind of a thing. So, what do I get with the cast and me and everybody? Well, not much. As for everyone who's returning, is pretty much... so weird. Unhinging too. Well, you're gonna have that for another moment. Right, so... Anyway, the sequel itself is actually not bad. Burton did the impossible and kept as much of the practical effects as he could for the time. Yeah, I was actually surprised at that too. And even Steph on this end, on her end too. Same. First hearing about the practical effects still being the same. Anything else animation-wise? Yeah, speaking of the deets, you get a good explanation to why, he whom was not being named in the cast couldn't come back as well, and it was actually done pretty effectively. We're going to keep this as non-spoilers as we can because, one, I'm a month late, and two, this is going to be in the top 10s of the year. Oh my God, you are a curse to this entire studio, dude. Yeah, well, you're going to have to get the files. Oh, dude, that's not where my soul holster is. Yeah, get to me. Get to little old me. Michael Keaton did the best version and came back to this world like a duck to water. Trust me, this is infinitely better than what he did for The Flash last year. Are you sure? He's sure. Alright, allowed. So, since I have to talk about him, is there any subplots that may have been updated over the time? Oh, yes, I heard one Monica Bellucci was in it. Hey, we don't talk about the current or ex-wives of Tim Burton in this house, because, you had an infatuation for them. Maybe not. You're never gonna believe that shit. I'll find a way. You are my son. Okay, I'm getting crowded, even for this family. Final thoughts for both movies. Right now, go. Well, you're gonna have to leave now. No, don't make me leave. Say his name. Beetlejuice, Retro Writer, Beetlejuice. I'll be back! You'll never see me again! Yeah, sure, I will. Thanks, John. And I can always count on you. Oh, bug off, mate. So, scores. Right, for the original movie, there's no scores due to the grounds that it's retro, and, basically everyone and their mother would probably, lose my head if I gave it a 7 out of 10. So, that's kind of where we're gonna be standing there. As for the new movie, there's subplots I've missed due to the ground of timing and having to make this a double review, but trust me, the less I sell this, the better, if anything. So, long story short, I highly recommend seeing it while it's still in the theaters. If it does a monster run that it already has made, like, 300 mil, on the opening couple of weekends. I would love to see this as a Halloween screening, and probably later in life it's going to be a double build with the original movie. So with that being said, there is going to be probably a little dated as time goes on, but I think even Burton himself realized, yeah, let me just fast forward that and just get to the good stuff. And he's way more artistic than he ever could here. For those who have made a lot of common complaints about his artistic style at the tail end of his career, mainly the 2000s, and even you of all people, it does come back in unison, and it does come back a lot swinging, more so when you get to Keaton's scenes as Mr. Juice. Now, for, I guess, character alumni and character actors that have worked with him in the past, their cameos are fantastic. I think the one that I think almost overstays his welcome is probably Willem Dafoe's. Yeah, you would think it'd be Monica Bellucci's, but, yeah, not even close. As for the returning cast members from the original movie, they did a great job. They've all gave you a pretty definitive update to where everyone's been. And for Jenna Ortega, she absolutely fits into this franchise a lot better than you think. Probably due to her work with Burton earlier last year with Wednesday, so take that into consideration. Having also all been said and trying to rebuild the set after the fact, yeah, this is a solid and probably the only time you're gonna get this score from a Tim Burton movie in the 2020s. Let's keep that in mind. 9 out of 10. Wow. Look, it's in contention with Best Movie of the Year stuff. For those who grew up with the movie, you get a lot more than what you're bargained for. And the runtime is identical, almost identical to the one from the 80s. So you see where we're kind of going here for the sequel. So having also said that, and now knowing I freed him, I could say his name multiple times. Yes, of course, it's fiction, Retro. What exactly did you ask for? I don't know, a decent review once, and your focus back. Other than that, yes, I have exercised the bullshit from this house, and I warned you this would happen, and I told you to do the Cordato Trilogy earlier. But no, well, you tried getting tickets at this point for this movie. Trust me, it's actually selling. It's selling a lot better than it should. And going to a very justifiably angry John over here. Ah! I can't believe I just cursed so much for this. Yeah, go to me, obviously, for Retro's previous review, probably for Vox Machina Season 3. And speaking of them, go to the obviously justifiably angry Bat Family. What the fuck is wrong with you, Retro? To sub to the channel, hit the notification bell down below for obvious stuff like that. And yes, go to probably, I guess, more credit than the usual Jason. Yeah, me here for the shorts for his, I guess, update shorts for Campaign 3 episode what? 110 for Critical Role for the Bell's Hills, and yeah, weird shit's happening for that endgame, and even I am kind of colored to be interested. Yeah, it's really cool stuff. We'll talk about it in the short and probably in a full video next time. So until Retro's actual Cordato Trilogy month starts, yeah, you got 2 weeks here, dude. What's going on? Yeah, trying to figure it out. Dude, my armor. Seriously? Yeah, take care, subscribe, and, yeah, see the new movie if you want, but if you are still having, like, reservations or for whatever, the original's right there, and it is surprisingly almost one-to-one in a pretty good light, and wow, I am blurry at the weirdest times. Yeah, that's probably residuals of magic. It's more ectoplasmy, and yeah, but you're gonna need the handbook. Wait, do I really need the handbook? Yes, it was all in the book!